Thank you. I didn't put any slides together because I knew that part of my role would be hopefully reflecting some of the things that have come up from this morning. So Sheffield Future Shapers, I've survived 4 months or 4 meetings so far as chair, and it's been quite it's been a real opportunity, and it's been really positive because of all the steps that were put in place. And I put that down to Unlimited, working with Triodos and the other partners. It's been very positive. And it was certainly a rigorous process that I had to go through. And that's fine, because actually the responsibilities you have, the level of professionalism that the organisation has, not only to put in place a team, a delivery vehicle, ready for when the letter comes from the DWP or wherever it comes from. It's delayed, it comes through 2 months later, because the general election went away, and then bang, you have to start delivering. So automatically, you build in flexibility for a bit of time delay, but you probably never get the right level. And then schools, we're doing a lot of work around schools, preventing young people dropping out. They then say, oh, well, we're too busy because we've got exams, we've got other things, so you can't really come in just at this moment. So the role of chair is really to, I think, very much keep investors on board, certainly asking all the questions, working and linking it with the delivery team to make sure that we're thinking ahead. What are the issues that are going to trip us up? Not just what's happening now, we can get things in place, but it's part of your role as a board member and chair, is to be saying, okay, what in 6 months' time, have we got these things in place? Who do we need to talk to now? How do we need to address it? So that you're trying to you can't take all the pressure off the CEO, but you're trying to work with them so that you're doing some of the forward thinking rather than relying always on them. And so you do need a range of skills. I've got some business background, but I've got most of it in terms of social enterprise business background. I'm not an accountant and I'm not a lawyer, but we've got resources that we've got lots of people with financial skills, very high level financial skills, and investors on the board. So sometimes you have to come with a mix of things, and it's about making sure that you can bring all of those things out on the board and that everybody is well informed, and all the papers go out. We don't have to talk about that very much. Okay, sometimes they go out late for good reason, but actually it's about when you do meet together, using everybody's time to the maximum, keeping meetings fairly short, succinct, really focus on where we're going, and we're lucky enough to get investors that, yes, understand every detail of the investment profile and the payment by results profile, but they also want a social return. And so, within 4 months, our next meeting, which is tomorrow, is going to be looking at how do we start looking at, yes, impact, but how do we start to measure change that's happening in young people. And so it's always thinking, where do we want to be, what do we want to know in a year's time, and what will be on track. And I think because of the investment you put into a chair to make, you take that responsibility seriously, you've got to come up with the results, and you've got to find every way of doing it and explore an avenue if things are not quite working to plan. And so one of the things that happened when my references were chased up by Unlimited is that the referees that I put forward came back to me and said, I've just been interviewed. They were put through quite a rigorous process because it is about getting the right person or the right set of skills. I've yet to live up to that. 4 months in, I'm still here. But so and my peer is for 3.5 years. So we have to keep on the ball. And one of the things is not to just become too internal, but it's really important to know what other people are doing, how you're looking at new forms of finance, how you're turning things around when things are not working to plan, which is sometimes out of your control, or sometimes national policy changes, or sometimes, as happened to us, DWP have already changed some of the criteria that you base your whole bid on. Well, you have to be able to respond to it somehow, and you have to think your way around. Up for lots of challenges, and I think there is such a raft of an enormous amount of work going on and new models of finance coming up. But in the social impact bond world, it's still quite a small world. people that do different things at different times, and hopefully that will expand. And do come and talk to us if you want to. Thank you.